Hi, good evening, and welcome to the channel How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and thank you so much for joining tonight. I do want to say a special thanks, to all of my subscribers. As of today, we have 914 subscribers, and this is really a great accomplishment for this channel. Great accomplishment for us too, also. And I just want to thank all of you guys who are watching right now in the live stream right now with me, because you are definitely a part of that and making that happen too, also as well. And I do want to say, if you're not already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. There is a subscribe button, a big square button that says subscribe here. It's red. And make sure you hit the bell for notifications, so that way you will never miss another video as I make new videos on this channel too as well. And also hit the thumbs up. Definitely helps the channel out a lot. Also, and share this video with all of your friends and your family on Facebook and all of your social media groups too also as well. So thank you for coming. Right now we have 5 people here currently in the live stream right now. And I know I put up the title, How to Improve Your Credit Score. So actually I didn't actually add to that title, but this will probably be a surprise to everyone, that I'm going to include, some details with that too, also as well with today's topic. So I definitely want to welcome all of the 5 people that are in the live chat with me here tonight. Thank you for coming to also as well. And I just want to let you guys know that I did get good news a few days ago on the 30th. I got approved for a Petal card. Actually, how I found out about this Petal card is from Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. This guy has an awesome YouTube channel too also as well. And he has a live stream every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I'm always there. I never miss. I try not to miss any of them, and I haven't missed any of them since I started watching them too also as well. I believe he had a live stream today too also. And he started earlier, but I didn't get a chance to come till later on because I was at work. Yeah, I started doing these 12-hour days now. I mean, it's something else, but I mean, and they offered, so I decided to take it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I first found out about this card from watching one of Dwayne's videos. Okay, Dwayne got approved for the Petal card. And I said to myself, well, let me check out this Petal card and see what this is all about. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. I went ahead and I put in a pre-approval for a Petal card, and actually ended up getting approved for the Petal card. Okay. So I'm just gonna, share this with you guys too also as well. And I'm just gonna take you guys through, share my screen with you guys, so that way you can follow along with me as I walk you guys through this exactly what I did here. Okay, let's go to the website to start off. That's petalcard.com. All right. So I was really impressed by this card. Really very impressed by this card. See, it says a little advertisement there. The APRs range from 15.24% to 26.24%, which is not too bad, guys, for pricing. I mean, there is other cards that have annual percentage rates of a lot higher than that, so this is the basic, what it looks like, from their advertisement here on the website. Okay, and says here they're using modern technology to help more people build credit with a card that has higher limits, competitive rates, no fees, and cash back up to 1.5%. And that's really what really kind of caught my eye there, that 1.5% cash back. And not only that, guys, but the no fees. This really caught my eye too, also. The competitive rates with the APR, I mean, I believe that was kind of outstanding. Also, and they also said higher limits and cash back on top of that, guys. So that really intrigued my interest there. Right now, we have 7 people in the live chat with us today, and welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live chat. Also, if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's in the bottom left-hand corner of your computer or laptop or cell phone screen if your cell phone is turned sideways also as well. So I'm just going to go over some of these prices here. The cash back goes from 1% to 1.5%. Credit limits from $500 starting out up to $10,000 credit limits. The APR from 15.24% up to 26.24%. And fees, guys, this right here just kind of blew my mind. None, no fees. Okay. It says APRs are variable based on the U.S. prime rate accurate as of 12/28/2018. Okay, so it gives you a kind of a preview of what the dashboard looks like right here of the app. And of course, I did not download the app yet because on my Android phone, I can still follow my account through the website, the petal.com, just logging into the Chrome and going from my Chrome browser, I can access it there. So it says here, an app built by a tech company and not a bank. We make it easier to track your spending and manage your money with all of your checking, credit, and other accounts visible in one place. So this is awesome right here, that you can actually keep track of your checking account, your credit, and all your other accounts, you know, just from that one website. Is really a great thing that they're doing here, right? And here's how the reward structure works. You get cash back right away of 1%. And then after 6 on-time payments, you get cash back of 1.25%. And after 12 on-time payments, you get cash back of 1.5%. So it kind of graduates you through the cash back stages there. And that's how they pretty much going to, you know, that's how they pretty much do it there. Let's see here. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Keith Shep made a comment here. How you doing, Keith? Welcome to the live stream. It says Lyndon came over from Dwayne. Just subscribed. Thank you so much, Keith Shep. Thank you for subscribing, bro. I really appreciate you. And I see we do have one thing in common. We both watch Dwayne's channel from How to Build Credit TV. And I thank you so much for coming by and subscribing to my channel too also as well. Really appreciate you. Let's see what we have here. Hip to Dad IP says, instant sub. The beard is awesome. Thumbs up. Yeah, thank you so much for that thumbs up. Hip to the IP. I hope I pronounced that right. And also the Coin Alley says, howdy. How you doing, Coin Alley? Thank you so much for joining the live chat. Also, Coin Alley, I wanted to ask you, what's the update on that authorized user? I'm sure a lot of people want to know, and me myself, I want to know too, because I'm interested. So we definitely want to know any updates about when that authorized user will be available. Our Warwick says thumbs up. welcome R. Warwick, and thank you so much for joining, buddy. The Coin Alley gave a thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Hip to the dip. What was the credit limit on the pedal, if you don't mind sharing? Yeah, hip to the dip. I will get into that. I'm sorry for taking so long, just trying to get through some of these comments and recognize people that's joining the live stream and answer the comments as we go along too also as well. The Coin Alley, he said 3,500, I believe. Wow. Okay. I don't remember saying that, but if I did, I'm glad I did. Okay, it was 3,500, and yeah, the Coin Alley is right on the money. Thank you so much for that, brother. Yeah, I got approved for that instantly when I applied for through the pre-approval site that they have. Janelle Leone says $10,000 is the limit, but he got 3,500. Yep, she was right there when I got approved. I had to use my bragging rights there with Janelle, and I had to let her know right away, and she was there when I got approved too, when I applied and everything. So she was my support through that process. Hip to the dip, to the Coin Alley, thumbs up. Janelle Leone says thumbs up, 3 thumbs up. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Janelle. Really appreciate you. Appreciate all of you guys joining the live chat stream today also as well. And if you can see my screen, I hope everything is clear on my end, on your end, that is. And I hope you guys can hear me pretty clearly and everything like that, because I don't have any fancy, streaming equipment. I don't have any, up to the date microphones or cameras or anything like that. I'm just sharing with you basically straight from my laptop, pretty much is what it is that I'm using. Okay, so let's get down to the fees part. It says, what do you mean fees? No fees. As they say, they threw them out. No annual fees, late payment fees, foreign transaction fees, or any other kind of fees. Fees. Wow, and that's really interesting there, guys. I mean, no late payment fees. I know some credit cards can charge up to $39 for a late payment fee. And actually, an annual fee, some credit cards can charge anywhere from $29 that I've seen up to, I don't know, for secured credit cards anyway, I could say they charge from like $29 up to, I've seen $75 and up. They have some other higher tier level credit cards that charge a lot more than that. But actually, I mean, those credit cards, from what I understand, they offer a lot of value to offset those annual fees, as far as like maybe cash back and travel rewards, and things like that. But this is definitely impressive. No annual fees here. Okay. So that is something that I was definitely attracted to, and that caused me and drew me closer to this card here. It says no credit score, no problem. Okay, so I guess they take people and they approve people that don't have credit. Okay. So it says if you have a credit score, we'll look at it, but if you don't, Petal is one of the only credit cards you can get without credit history or an upfront deposit. So that's just awesome there, guys. I mean, all of this right here, I was just pretty much eating it up, as I was reading through this and looking through their site here, that they approve people with no credit score. And also, credit scores is not all that they look at. Okay. They do look at it, but it's not the only criteria that they use to approve people for credit. Okay. So you can get approved for this credit card with no credit. But if you do have a credit score, just keep in mind that they will be looking at other things besides only your credit score alone. And you don't need an upfront deposit like a secured credit card. This is not a secured credit card, guys. So this right here is something that can definitely, it can help you out in the long run because they offer these high credit limits. It can help your credit score. It can actually boost your credit score and improve your credit score because it will add on to your overall credit limit, your total credit limit, and it will decrease and lower your credit card utilization. Okay. So this is a good thing because, like I know of people that have over $200,000 in credit limits, and that gives them a lot of leeway when spending is concerned. They can spend, a considerable amount of funds, on their credit card or credit cards, and it will not hurt their credit score by much. And they can maintain a high credit score because they can stay under the 7% credit card usage or utilization, I should say. So that's a good thing of having higher limits added on to your credit profile because it does exactly that. It helps you keep a low credit card utilization and boost your credit score in the long run. But don't get me wrong, guys, you still want to make sure you either pay off that credit card, those credit cards, all of them in full every month, or you want to at least keep it below 7%. Okay. Because when you do that, that's when you get the highest amount of points that you can access that will be added to your credit score as possible. Okay. So that's how you build your credit score. That is how you boost your credit score and improve it. And that is how you get your credit score up into the excellent category. Okay. Believe me, guys, it can be one credit card that can damage your score. You can have 7 credit cards, but if you are, say, using, say, 50% of your credit limit, that can really damage your score. Okay. And also, I wanted to say a warm welcome to Save Like a Pro with Leah. Thank you so much for joining the live stream tonight, Leah. Sorry about, I think it was 2 live streams ago or 2 weeks ago. I had an issue where I had 2 live streams set up, and I had the majority of the people in one live stream, and I was really just on the other live stream. And that was because I could not figure out how to share my screen. I didn't have the share screen feature set up on the other live stream where most of the people were in. Um, so that kind of like was an issue. And I had to go in to that live stream and type up a comment and let everybody know to join me on the other live stream. But most of the people, some of the people that did not have the link to get to the other live stream, they just didn't know where to find us. But I apologize for that, Leah, but I do really appreciate that you're coming here to the live stream because you really bring a lot of value here to the community, especially with your YouTube channel. Love your YouTube channel. I'm always watching your videos, and you make some really awesome content there too also. And guys, Save Like a Pro with Leah has her own YouTube channel, guys. So make sure you go ahead and after this live stream or, during it, you could just go over to Save Like a Pro with Leah and watch a few of her videos if you'd like to do that first, and subscribe hit the bell notification so that way you can see all of her videos as she makes them. Okay. Coin Alley says, what exactly is self-lender? I keep hearing people talk about it. Coin Alley, thank you for that comment, bro. Yeah, self-lender, I had planned on doing a live stream or a short video on self-lender, but I didn't get around to doing that one yet because I had so many other topics that I wanted to go over first. But self-lender is basically, it's a installment loan that adds value to your credit profile by adding to your credit mix, which actually boosts your credit score, because one of the ingredients of a excellent credit score is a good credit mix. Okay. And the self-lender, it works, like I said, like an installment loan. They have various amounts that you can take out loans for. They have a $500 loan, they have a $1,000 loan, and they have a $1,700 loan. And I don't know if they have any loans any higher than that, but the way it works is they approve you for the loan. After they approve you, then they take the funds of that loan that you got approved for, and they deposit it into a bank account that is FDIC insured, and it stays there in that bank account until the full term of the loan, or when you decide that you want to end the loan. If you want to just pay it all off early and close the account, then they will send you the money, the payments that you've made. That's how that works. Okay. But I really do not recommend that, because the self-lender, it really adds value to your credit score, because every single payment that you make can potentially boost your credit score, and it has boosted my credit score several times. Okay. Some months I would gain anywhere from 10 points, other months 20, 40 points. I would see increases month to month after month after month. Okay. Some months, though, however, there was no boost at all. All right. The lowest boost I've seen was maybe 2 points or 4 points. But the highest boost I would say was maybe 40 or 50 points. Okay. But definitely it adds value to your credit score indeed, and it's also a savings too as well, because they hold this money, like I said, in a FDIC insured bank account for you. And for example, my loan is for 1 year. So they hold my loan funds in that account for the entire year. Mine is finished in November this year, actually. So when I'm finished paying off the $1,000 of the full term in November, then self-lender, they send me $1,000 in November. So that's a good thing. It's a savings. Okay. A good thing about self-lender is that they do not give a hard inquiry. And that there is very valuable, because you can use, the credit bureaus, they usually give you between 1 to 5 points taken off of your credit score for a hard inquiry. Okay. Eli A says, the Coin Alley, you have Facebook or IG? Okay. How to Build Credit TV. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Good evening, buddy. Hey, sorry I'm so late. You're killing it with these live streams. Your channel is growing so fast. Well, Dwayne, thanks to you, and thank you to all of my subscribers too, also as well. Because of you, Dwayne, I've learned so much about credit, and you're a great blessing to me and Janelle here, and all of my subscribers too, also as well. So I thank you so much for coming, Dwayne. Really appreciate you, buddy. Karna Tech says, yay, yeah, the Petal card is for people with no credit history or someone with good credit. I applied and got denied since I'm rebuilding my credit, and my dad with no credit history got approved for $1,500. Oh, sorry to hear that, Carnatech. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I haven't really talked to too many people that gotten denied, but I guess you're the first person that I've talked to that have gotten denied. Sorry to hear that. Jason Van Hoos, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. I have self lender just started plus just started two unsecured cards, Discover It and City, plus my car I owe 1 year on. Want to get a 700 score, currently at 600. Will doing this help? Um, the self lender will definitely help. The secured cards will also help too as well. Now, just keep this in mind, guys. Secured cards, all right, they're not bad. They're not a bad thing, guys. Okay, they report to the credit bureaus just like a regular credit card reports as well. I've never seen on my any of my credit bureaus or on my credit reports where they put the name secured up there. They never have put that on my credit score. I don't know if you guys have seen that, just let me know here in the live stream. But as far as I know, they report just like a regular credit card. Okay. And a secured card is governed by the same rules, credit score rules, as a regular unsecured or a regular credit card is also as well. Ricky Glenn, welcome to the live stream. Says, just left D class. Yes, yes, me too. I just left D class too. Dwayne's live stream too, also as well, was totally awesome. And guys, once again, if you're interested in credit and want to learn more about building credit too, also, Dwayne has an awesome YouTube channel called How to Build Credit TV. He talks about credit and how to build credit. And it's definitely helped me a lot and helped my fiance Janelle, help both of us build our credit scores also as well. You can learn a lot about credit cards there. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to his channel. It's called How to Build Credit TV. Jason Van Hughes says, I mean secured. Sorry. Oh, okay, secured. Yeah. I mean, secured cards, they're great for building credit. These cards, they can actually boost your credit score as long as you make payments on time and you also keep your utilization low. I recommend keeping your utilization below 7%. The reason why I say that, guys, is because, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, having 10% utilization reported or, 12%. But I say if you want the maximum amount of points added onto your credit score, then you want to stay below 7%. Okay, utilization. What I mean by that, guys, is no matter what you use during the month. Okay, let's say if you have a $1,000 credit card and you used up $900 of it, now that's a 90% credit utilization. Okay, that's what you use during the month. But what you want to do, however, is you want to make sure that by the due date, you pay down that balance below 7%. Okay, so you want to pay it down to, say, below $70, basically. Okay, so if you do that, then you can still get the maximum amount of points added onto your credit score. Okay, so you want to do that by the due date or kind of around that time, because what happens is after 3 days after the due date, your credit card company is going to make a statement. Okay, and on that statement is going to itemize your balance for that billing cycle. It's going to show any payments due, any late payments, if any, and a total credit limit too also as well. So the credit bureau is going to know all your information about your account, basically. Okay, and then after they made the statements, between 2 to 3 days later after the statement is when they're going to report that information to the credit bureaus. So you will definitely want to make sure that you pay down your credit card to below 7% by the due date. Aunt Stan says, how can I boost my FICO score? It's 603 now. Okay, yes, Aunt Stan. Basically, boost your FICO score, get a self-lender loan, an installment loan. Also pay down all your credit cards below 7%. Okay, and that will definitely boost your credit score. Jason Van Hughes says, so if you have a secured credit cards with $200 limit, just spend less than $10 on both, then pay off, correct? Jason, basically you can spend as much as you want on that $200 credit card, okay? If you can spend $100, you spend $190, $199.99 on that credit card. But you want to make sure that by the due date, you pay down that credit card to below 7%, and you will get the highest boost possible, um, added on to your credit score also as well. All righty. So you want to make sure you do that, I would say by the due date, because there's a lot of things that happen around after that due date, and it comes to you so fast, guys, that you really don't want to take too long doing that. You want to take care of it by the due date, because by the statement date, when your credit card company makes up your statement, they're already wrapped up all your information about your account, and then they're getting ready to report to the credit bureau 2 or 3 days after that. Okay, guys, so you definitely want to wrap that up. I would say by the due date. Okay, by the due date. Um, okay, and some people say the cycle date, right? I say the due date. The reason why I say the due date is because after the due date, you really don't have much time, guys. And 2 or 3 days after that, they're going to make that statement. Okay. And after that, they're going to report to the credit bureaus 2 to 3 days after the statement is made. Okay. So that way I have 3 different dates that I go by. I go by a due date, I go by a statement date, and I go by a credit reporting date. Why? I go by those dates because those are the most important that affect my credit score. Okay, that affects my credit score. All right, let me see if I can catch up here to some of the comments here. Team Beaters says not the due date. You mean the cycle date? No, Team Beaters. I mean the due date. I mean the due date. Okay, because you really don't want to take too much time or procrastinate with the due date, because different credit card companies have different windows of time that they give you to make that payment. Some credit cards, if you do not pay by say 5 p.m. on a due date, and you pay 1 hour late, they're gonna mark you late. Then when they make their statement 3 days later, the statement's gonna say late payment, and then when they report after the statement, 2 or 3 days later, they're going to report that to the credit bureau as a late payment. Now you're stuck with a late payment for 7 years. So you don't want that, guys. That's why I say due date. Okay. Coin Alley says, spend what you want. At Jason Van Hughes, you just need to make sure that you pay down the balance before the statement cycle. Yes, absolutely. Before the statement cycle date. Absolutely. And Stan says, thank you. You're very welcome, man. Coin Alley, well, you do want to pay by the due date to prevent late fees, of course. Yes, definitely. And to avoid interest. Also, Coin Alley says, my Amex Gold is due by the 3rd and it closes cycles on the 9th. Okay, yep. So you pretty much got that down pat. What I've been doing is, and I got this idea from a guy named D. Anderson, and he has a nice YouTube channel also. You guys might want to check that out. he makes a lot of videos about cars, but he does make videos about credit too, also, and credit cards. So I definitely check out his channel, his videos when they come out too, also as well. And so yeah, okay, Jason Van Hughes says, so if I spend $100 on a $200 card and it's due on, say, the 10th, you should pay on the 8th and pay it all to get the maximum credit boost. Yes, Jason Van Hughes, yes. There has been a wide stream of debate in the credit building community over whether or not 0% it gives you the maximum credit boost or 1% gives you the maximum credit boost. Some people are of the school of thought where they believe that 1% gives you the maximum credit boost to leave some type of a balance. But I have found from my experience that if you pay, when I paid the card off in full, I've gotten the maximum amount of points possible. My credit score have pretty much just skyrocketed in about 1 month. You know, all it takes doesn't take that long, guys. You know, pretty much it depends on what day your credit card company reports to the credit bureau. Okay, and that's when you can. That's how fast you can get a boost in your credit score. All right. Team Beater says, but then they will have high utilization that way. Well, not if they pay by the due date. You know, if they pay and make sure it's posted to their credit card account by the due date, and it's posted, you know, on time, and it's posted as they paid it, either paid it all off, or they paid it down to below amount that's below 7%. The credit card companies, what they do is they make a statement, and then after that statement, they report that balance, that balance at the time that they made the statement. They report that to the credit bureaus. Okay. So no, if you do it that way, you will not have high utilization. Actually, the opposite. You will have very low utilization, less than 7% credit card utilization, and your credit score will boost up. Your credit score will go up. Okay. Team Beater says no to cycle date, man. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so I guess I'm pretty much caught up, I think. Okay, hope I didn't miss any comments here. I had to use Janelle's phone here because my phone just got stuck on it got stopped on one of the comments, and I can't answer no. I don't know what's going on my phone, but I'm using Janelle's phone now to keep up with the comments. But let's see here. Okay, so if nobody else has another question, we're gonna get right back into the topic. But feel free to just throw out questions and comments, no problem. You can interrupt me at any time. I could definitely answer and acknowledge comments, no problem. Jason Van Hughes says, is 2 installment loans, 2 secured cards, and self-lender good to boost my score? It's currently 600, want 700 to buy a home. Yeah, Jason, that is definitely doable. It's definitely doable. I mean, it's, you know, it could be done. It's been done. I've done it. Many of people have done it. You have 2 installment loans. Well, you want to pretty much make sure those are paid on time. And I would recommend with the installment loans to set it up with your bank. Ask your bank if they have an auto pay feature to your account. And if they do have an auto pay, put those installment loans on auto pay, and that way you can guarantee that those will be paid on time every month. Okay, as long as you have the required amount of funds in the account when the payment is due, Your payment will be made on time every month, and that definitely helps your credit score. Okay. Two secured cards, that's good. Two secured cards are good. I would recommend, to use three. To use three, okay, on a regular basis. And that helps a lot with the credit mix. So you have the installment loans, you have the secured credit cards, and self lender would be a good thing because it is a credit builder loan. Okay, it boosts your credit score faster than anything any trade line that I've seen, pretty much, and believe me, I've had more trade lines, and I still do have them now. I have about 14 accounts on my credit profile, and I mean, there's so many different trade lines. I've seen, my jewelers that gives you like a $5,000 trade line, and then you have the New Coast Directs, they give you another 5,000. There's so many different trade lines. GSX Design, they give you another 5,000, all the way up to $12,000 credit limit. But my point is, I've never seen out of any of those trade lines uh, a boost as much as I've gotten from self lender. Okay, why that is, I don't know. Okay, but self lender is good to boost your score, Jason. And you're not far away. You're already at 600, and it doesn't take a whole lot to get you to 700. Okay. DJ Lady JTV, hey, says hey there. Hey there. How you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the live chat. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you stopping by. And welcome. Team Beaters says, I hate to say, but your channel should be named How to Get a 600 Score, man. For real, for real. Okay, Team Beaters. Let's see what else we got here. Ant Stan says, got a secure Discover It card on April 19th. When should I apply for a secured Navy Federal Credit Union? You can do it now. Yeah, you can do it now if you like. I mean, you already have
anybody in the family.
The secured card. I mean, the Navy Federal Credit Union, I believe, you have to have someone that's in the family, I believe, that's military, or a friend is what I've heard too, also as well. I've also heard a roommate too, also. But what I would recommend, Aunt Stan, is that you go to the Navy Federal Credit Union website, and they have specific, requirements on, how you can get approved or how you can become eligible for a Navy Federal Credit Union account with them. So I mean, I've heard a lot of things, but I would go straight to their website to get the most accurate information. But yeah, definitely go for it. I mean, Navy Fed, from what I've been hearing, is that they give very high and generous credit limits. Okay, and actually, a friend of mine, a guy, that he has a YouTube channel too. Also, see what is his name, if I can remember his name. Kenny Eugene, yeah. He drives a truck, and he also makes YouTube videos too, also as well. He got approved for a $15,000 American Express card from Navy Federal Credit Union. And from what he said in the videos, that he also has a bankruptcy on his credit report too, also along with that. So I mean, if someone could get that with the bankruptcy, and also get a credit score up to 700, I mean, anyone could do it. Anyone can do it. Okay. Jason Van Hughes says, thanks, man. Appreciate it. No problem, Jason. You got it, brother. Okay, what do we got here? Boy. Team Beater says, no. He gave horrific advice. Wow, okay. He's talking to Coin Alley. Oh, sorry to hear that, Team Beaters. And Stan, yes, all of them are right. Okay, thank you for that, Aunt Stan. DJ Lady JTV says, I have a credit repair question. I have a few collection accounts and a few negative. I closed accounts. Will it be good to pay to delete with a settlement letter for collections accounts and dispute the negatives? DJ Lady, pay for delete. Pay for delete letters are good for getting things removed from credit report as long as you can have the collector agree to that. If you can have the collector agree to that, you can definitely have that removed and deleted. I have a pay to delete agreement. Actually, I had one with a hospital, and it was a $600 collection account. And basically, all I did was I called up the hospital and I asked them, hey, if I pay you guys in full, the full amount of this debt, will you remove it from my credit report? And they said yes, they would remove it. They actually even sent me a letter stating that they will remove it from my credit profile, and it was removed from my credit profile. It actually was the next less than a month. It was removed actually. So those definitely help. As far as a settlement letter, um, if they can settle for a lesser amount than the full amount of the debt, that will be helpful for you. You know, but it is a step in the right direction. You know, so it is something you should definitely consider too. Also, all right, yeah, and definitely dispute the negatives because it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to go ahead and do that. It could take a while with you disputing it. Also, but the key thing is patience. Patience and keeping at it. You want to definitely keep at it and dispute it. Okay. All right. Team Beater says if anyone take that advice with that subject, their score will plunge. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know where you're getting this information from, Team Beaters. Okay, but thank you so much for helping out, Coin Alley. Appreciate that. Coin Alley says, I wouldn't say it's horrific. It's fairly accurate. It kills two birds with one stone. You get to pay by the due date to avoid late fees, and you get it paid off before it cycles. And that's my idea, paying it off in full before they report to the credit bureaus. I mean, what they report to the credit bureaus is the balance on your account as it is the time that they make their statement. And that's what they report, you know. So as long as you pay down your balance to below 7%, you're gonna be okay, you know. And you're still gonna get the highest credit boost that's available. Because the credit bureau is going to determine your credit utilization by what they report to the credit bureau, by what the credit card company reports to the credit bureau. They're not going to go by what you use during the month. They're not going to go by what you use 2 weeks before your due date. They're going to go by what your balance is at the time your credit card company makes a statement. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. DJ Lady JTV says, "Wow, thanks. I choose the that option because I want a quicker turnaround." Okay, yeah, definitely. Glad you chose that option, DJ Lady, because I mean that's definitely gonna help you out in the long run. Okay, let's see what else we got here. DJ Lady says, "I've been doing this since 2016. LOL." Wow, that's what about 3 years? So you definitely, had a lot of experiences with building credit and probably credit repair too, also as well, DJ Lady. So you're definitely gonna be okay. You know. Okay, the Coin Alley says, "Now I want to advise of one thing. If you don't pay by the due date, you will receive a late fee. However, it won't report to the credit bureau until 30 days later." And thank you for sharing that, Coin Alley. Okay, Team Beater says, "And whatever balance you let report after your cycle date, you can pay that low balance way before your due or on your date if you choose." Okay, let's see. The Coin Alley says, "I wonder who is that thumbs down." Yeah, I wonder too, the Coin Alley. R Warwick says, "The Coin Alley LMFAO RT." Okay. Team Beaters says, "This is how you get maximum points as far as utilization goes." DJ Lady JTB says, "No credit to me. I was not consistent. I got frustrated and quit many times, so I'm still learning as I go." Okay, yeah, that's understandable, DJ Lady. You know, a lot of us are still learning as we go. I'm still learning, you know. I will never stop learning, actually. And actually, team beaters, I want to say if you have a better way of boosting your credit score, let us all know. Please do. Because that's what we're here for, to learn from each other. If you have, a better method or a different method of boosting, a credit score, please feel free to share, brother. We really appreciate that. Okay. All right. So let's see where will we leave off here with the topic. Looks like the Petal card. They approve people with no credit score. Okay, no credit is basically what they're doing to also no credit history or no upfront deposit, so it's not a secured credit card. And they check other information besides your credit score. Okay, so they're gonna basically look into your bank accounts to see how you spend your money, how you manage your money, and if you're responsible with your money and your spending, and how well you pay your bills. Okay. So that's what they're going to do. Consider that's what they're also going to consider when they are considering whether or not to approve you for a pedal card here too also. Okay, Team Beater says, "I pay my balance to zero before my cycle date." Okay. Well, I definitely agree with paying your balance to zero. That I agree with. We should definitely pay our balances, below 7%, and zero is below 7%. So I agree with that. You know. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Coin Alley says, "So you make multiple payments through the month, so you have at least MMP paid by the due date." At Team Beater, Team Beater said, "My score are well above 700 and my overall utilization is 0%, and I spend over $5,000 a month." Okay, yeah, I mean that's definitely doable. I mean, we could definitely spend over $5,000 a month and still have a low utilization. I mean, what really, I believe what really matters here is what your credit card companies report to the credit bureau. That's what really matters. Okay. Because at the end of the day, it's the credit bureau that gives your credit score. Okay. And they're just going by what the credit company is reporting, that how well you've managed the credit that you were given during that month. Okay, so at the end of the day, that's what really matters, you know. And Team Beater says my due date balance is always zero. That's good. I mean, that's what, like I said, all this time, that's what I recommend. Paying it down by the due date. And Team Beater's balance is always zero by the due date. So that's what I recommend. I don't say cycle date or anything like that, because the reason why I don't say cycle date is because I believe it kind of confuses a lot of people when you say cycle date, and then people have to go in the calendar and say, oh my God, I have to, what's a cycle date for me? Is it 21 days? Okay, I have to add from the first when, let me add 21 days to that. And this, no, it's kind of really simple the way, I try to understand it, because due date is much more simple than trying to, comprehend what cycle dates you have for all of your credit accounts. You know, I think a due date is a whole lot simpler way of, understand to me anyway. Okay? Team Beater says no, the cycle date. Okay, or statement date. Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's see what we have here. So I don't know if you can see this here on your screen. It says see if you're pre-approved without impacting your credit score. So guys, they offer a pre-approval here for the Petal card. And when I done it, actually what I did was I clicked on apply now, and it took me to a pre-approval, right? And when it took me to a pre-approval, again, it repeated this message that it will not impact my credit score. So basically, it would not give me a hard inquiry if I was to get denied for the card. Basically, is what they told me. Okay. So what do we have here? Team Beater says you're telling them to disregard their cycle date for the due date. Well, I wouldn't say disregard it. I would say, keep it simple. You know, to me, it's easier for me to understand a due date than a cycle date. So I just go by a cycle date. I mean, if you want to go I just go by a due date. If you want to go by a cycle date, by all means, go by the cycle date. Okay. DJ Lady JTB says they both are important. Can't omit one or the other. Yeah, I agree with that, DJ Lady TV. I don't think you should omit the cycle date. I think it is important, but I do think the due date is very important too, also as well, because you don't want to, one, get late payments. Two, you don't want to have to pay high amounts of interest. Um, Three, you want to make sure that what the credit company or credit card company is reporting is going to, actually give you the credit boost that you want. So basically, it is what it is there. Let's see what do we got here. How is that method simple? Team Beater says. How is it simple? I believe it's simple because when I look at any of my credit card accounts, the due date is specifically clear. It's clear. It just says due date. Yeah, it tells me what my balance is. It also tells me what my credit limit is. And, so it's all there for me without me having to look anything up to find out what the cycle is. the, the Coin Alley says, "Is there a beating a dead horse emoji here?" Thank you for that, there, Coin Alley. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna log in to my Petal account here. That way I can just show you guys what. That way I can show you guys what this Petal account looks like, pretty much. Okay, so it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty simple. Okay, so reason why it doesn't have a due date here is because it hasn't updated. It hasn't made a due date yet. But I did call my customer service, and the representative told me that it takes about three weeks or so for them, for the balance to be due, and it takes about 4 weeks for them to report to the credit bureau. So this is, kind of unusual for me because I've had other credit cards where they kind of don't give me that much time. They kind of just want to report to the credit bureau like in a few days or so, maybe 2 or 3 days. Uh, so they don't really give me much time between the time where I make the pay, for that payment to post. In other words, doesn't give enough time for a payment to post before they report. You know. So, guys, it is kind of a good idea to, I mean, especially if it's a secured credit card, and they charge like an annual fee. Maybe you want to, pay the annual fee along with your deposit. You can send them your annual fee along with your deposit, too, also as well. DJ Lady JTV says, "I'm not trying to drag or annoy, just bringing clarity." Okay, appreciate that, DJ Lady TV. I think she says, let's see, due date avoids interest, whereas cycle date is what's reported to credit bureaus. Okay.
You're behind.
Yeah, I was just missed that comment there, but thank you so much for sharing that, DJ Lady TV. So these are my June charges here. My available credit limit was 3,500 that I got approved for. So I'm really excited about this card here because it offers cash back, and so I'm pretty much going to be using this card a lot. I'm going to be using this card pretty much a lot. Um, Probably most of the time. You know. So yeah, I mean it's a good thing to have, guys. And like they say, it starts at 1% cash back, and that the Coin Alley says, "I see you got that Live Smart savings plan. Get that 10%." Yeah. Oh yeah, Coin Alley. I gotta get that 10%. It's a good deal. I saw that. I believe it was today. I saw that that 10% deal, 10% off every ride. So since I use Lyft rides a lot, very often, I mean, that's, I just had to jump on that, you know. Coin Alley says I ride Lyft or Uber to work daily. Oh yeah, so you're just like me then, Coin Alley. I use my Lyft ride to work all the time, pretty much for everything. I mean, grocery shopping. I mean, I have friends too that they have vehicles and they help me, to get rides. If I need to do a big grocery shopping or something, but I use Lyft pretty much because they're not always available, so I have to use the Lyft rides a lot. Coin Alley says I have up owning a car 5 years ago. I gave up. Okay, I gave up owning a car 5 years ago. I hear you. My whole deal with the car thing, Coin Alley, is that I plan on waiting till I get uh, excellent, like an excellent credit score, because for a lot of people, if you've been following my YouTube channel, a lot of the videos that I made, especially how I made one video. The title of it is from 548 to 720 credit score. In that video, I explained how I got from 548 to 720, over 720 credit score. Um, well, basically, my goal is to get to an excellent credit score. And from what I understand, an excellent credit score is a score over 750. Okay. Once I get over a 750 credit score, I'm going to look up a credit union and I'm going to apply for a car loan pretty much, you know. But before that, I'm going to, look into see, if there's any uh, thing that would, bar me or what I should say from getting approved. But from what I understand, a credit union is the best place to go to get a car loan. Because I've had heard too many horror stories about people going to car dealerships, and these car dealerships, they really do people badly. I've heard one person got over 100 hard inquiries just from car shopping. Okay. So the credit union is the place to go to look for a car. Because they usually, when they approve you, you get one hard inquiry instead of multiple ones. The Coin Alley says look into Freebird if you haven't already. Additional ways to earn free money. Oh, Freebird, huh? Okay. The Coin Alley, Freebird, Freebird. Is Coin Alley? Is that some sort of like a? I'm not sure what Freebird is, but I will definitely look up Freebird for sure. Coin Alley says PenFed is a good credit union unless you want something local. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I want something local or not. I mean, I talked to DCU Credit Union, and they're in another state, but they told me they would work with me as far as getting an account with them. If I wanted an account with DCU, I could, and they're not even in my state. You know, so I don't think it would have to be local, as long as a car dealership would respect where the funds is coming from. You know, but I don't think they would have a problem if the funds is coming from a credit union from another state. I'm not 100% sure on that, but Okay, so let's see. DJ Lady JTV says that's true. Credit unions and your own bank would be much better option. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I just heard way too many horror stories. I mean, these car dealerships, especially the ones that accept people, they accept bad credit, any credit. Those car lots, they want to make sure you get approved, guys, because their deal is, they want that commission money. They want to get paid, and they understand that they're not going to get paid if they don't get you in a car. Okay. So that's kind of a huge motivation for them, and they don't care about your credit score. They don't care how many hard inquiries you got. They don't care if after they put you in a vehicle that as soon as you drive off the lot, maybe your credit score tanks, goes down, you know, 60 or 70 points. You know, their main interest is, getting you in a car. The Coin Alley says, I had a coworker who got hit 30 times with inquiries. The last car I owned, I secured financing through Lending Tree and then went to the dealership with my check. Yes, see, yeah, the Coin Alley, he did a smart thing there, and guys, that's what you want to do. You know, you want to use the credit union for the funds, okay? The approval for to get the loan. And then the dealership, you could just say to the dealership, hey, you guys do not have to run any hard inquiries on me. You know, I already have the funds for the vehicle. Here's the funds from so and so credit union or whatever the name of the bank is. And it's a pretty much a done deal there after that. So, okay, so R. Warwick says go through credit union. They have better rates. Yes, definitely. They have definitely better rates. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done with this on the screen here. Okay, so I was just showing you guys what the Petal website or app looks like. It's all pretty simple here, And on the side here, the perks. In the perk side, it will show me. I believe that will show me where the. Let's go ahead and click on that. Okay. So I clicked on perks, and it says use your card to earn 1% to 1.5% cash back. Available cash back zero. Status. So this is where I'm at right now with this card. I'm at 1% cash back. And after I've made 6 on-time payments, my status increases to 1.25% cash back. So it keeps track of all my cash back here too also, you know. Uh, DJ Lady JTV says, I can testify to this. Recently got hit with a few hard inquiries even after I asked if it would be only through their company. He told me only them and one lies. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, DJ Lady. Yeah, it's happened to me too. I mean, they've ran my credit so much that, I mean, I couldn't even have any kind of decent credit score after they were done, because they just kept running it and running it, and I really regret going to these dealerships. And before I learned about credit and how to build credit, I continuously went to dealerships, several times, uh, throughout the years, over a span of 20 or more years. Okay. DJ Lady JTV says, so now I will fight to get them removed. Yes, definitely. fight to get those removed for sure. Okay. The Coin Alley says, I think you can request to have those inquiries removed through the credit bureau. Yes, you can. You can definitely request to have those removed through the credit bureau too, also as well. You can delete those. Some recommend that you do not dispute the hard inquiries that you have open accounts with. And I've heard because the reason is the credit card company or loan company, whatever company holds your credit account, can possibly close it down. I don't know if that's 100% true, guys. Again, I do a lot of research. I watch a lot of YouTube gurus, I call them, that make videos about credit, and also follow a lot of people who talk about building credit on Facebook too, also. And speaking of Facebook, guys, I would recommend you join the Facebook group. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit. Okay. The Facebook group is called How to Get Excellent Credit. And there is a link in the bottom of the About section of this channel where you can join. Okay. And when you get to that link, just click on the link. It'll open up you see the Facebook group, and just click on join. All right. And the reason being, guys, is because I want to have, people with like-minded, interests to come together and, to post about anything. It could be something about credit, could be a new car you just got approved for, it could be a new loan you got approved for, it could be a new credit card you got approved for. Like I now I'm showing you guys, how I got approved for the Petal card. Whatever the case is, guys, you can post as much as you like, share as much as you like in that Facebook group. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit. Coin Alley says, I thank the Lord for a credit freeze. Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, credit freezes, they could come in handy, especially when, you have a car dealership trying to run your credit, 100 different times, only to find out there's a credit freeze on there. That's definitely a good thing. Good thing to have is that credit freeze for sure, because you never know when a hard inquiry could just, pop up there. And it could be for something that you did not even want to get approved for, but maybe you applied, um, maybe you followed Credit Karma's recommendations, or and I made a video about that too, guys. Don't believe Credit Karma recommendations, because those Credit Karma recommendations, they do not take into account how many hard inquiries you have. Okay, so you could be thinking, you're looking at this Credit Karma recommendation, and they're trying to recommend you to American Express Gold Card. All right, now your credit score may be at, the 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 level where you could get approved, yes. But if you have too many hard inquiries, that credit card company will not approve you, then it's just a waste of time applying to that credit card, guys. No matter what Credit Karma says, Credit Karma is not accurate when it comes to their recommendations, and their, when they try to match you up with credit cards that they feel that you approve for. They're not accurate. So don't make the mistake I made, guys. Don't apply for a credit card based on Credit Karma's recommendations solely. If you really want to base something, if you want to base credit approval, um, if you want to find out if you whether or not you're going to get approved for a credit card, go to the pre-approved sites. Okay, and I made a special video about that too as well. It's on this YouTube channel, how to get an 800 credit score. And that video pretty much talks about all the approval sites. And that video, I believe it's entitled Don't Believe Credit Karma 100% Accurate. And there's a question mark. Okay. So that one there, actually, I made that video on Mother's Day. But that video there, it might be a little lengthy, but it has a lot of useful information, and it'll definitely, show you my reasons anyway why you should not uh, believe Credit Karma 100%. Don't, just keep in mind though, however, that Credit Karma is a useful tool to building your credit. Okay. And I know that kind of contradicts what I said about not believing them and then them not being 100% accurate. But in my opinion, both are true. Okay. Credit Karma is a valuable tool to building your credit because they have one, a way for you to monitor your credit weekly. And that's very important. You need to be able to monitor your credit. You need to be able to know on an ongoing basis what your credit score is, not just once a year. Okay. Every week is good. Actually, if you can, every day would be good also as well. Okay. And I monitor my credit score, at least daily, once a day. Okay. I signed up with Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, Identity IQ. I made a video about them too. Also, they are a very useful, but I believe they charge. I signed up for the $29.99 a month uh, subscription with Identity IQ, but I believe it's very well worth it because I can see all of my credit reports from all three credit bureaus. Okay. And also, they update my credit score as well. And I get identity theft protection. Okay, DJ Lady JTV says, hey, I wanted to make you aware of something, but we'll email you in a few rather posting it here. Okay, DJ Lady, I will look forward to your email. And let me just, I know you already have my email, DJ Lady TV, but I'm just going to post it here in the chat just in case, someone wants to email me. And if you need to email me about credits or building credit or credit repair, whatever the case is, okay, just feel free to send me an email. All right. Coinelli says, I'm going to run. Great stream. Thanks for the useful information. I'll be emailing you later. Yeah, bro. Coinelli, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. And oh, yeah, email me. I want to know about that authorized user. Very interested. I'm ready to get started with that authorized user too also, okay? And thank you for coming. You have a great night. A DJ Lady JTV says, would you recommend Identity IQ over Privacy Guard? Well, I don't know a whole lot about Privacy Guard, but I do know about Identity IQ. What do you think about Privacy Guard? Have you tried Privacy Guard, or do you think what do they offer over there at Privacy Guard? Do they give you like all three credit bureaus, where you can look at all three credit reports in full details, and also get credit scores from all three credit bureaus as well? But let me know, what they offer their Privacy Guard, because by all means, I'm definitely interested in other ways of monitoring my credit too, also as well. Thank you so much for the info, DJ Lady JTB. So I put my email address up there. It's under Janelle Leone because I'm using her phone right now. So if you see that message, that comment from Janelle Leone, that's my email address. So yeah, you guys can feel free to email me if you have any other questions about what I talked about here in the live stream, or um, building credit repair, or whatever the case is. And I don't charge for any information at all. And actually have a lot of instructional videos that I've collected, that actually takes you step by step through the dispute process, and kind of helps you dispute, like gives you like a step by step, like what letter to use first, what letter to use second, what dispute letter to use third, how to, what dispute letters are good for hard inquiries, all of these things. I have a collection of videos, and they're into modules, and they're not my videos. I did not create these videos, but I got them from a credit repair company, that they sell this information for, I believe is, what was it, $70, 69.99 or something like that I paid. But I mean, it's definitely useful information. So if you guys are interested in that, it's free. I share it with you guys for free, not a problem. All right, all you got to do is just email me and request it, and I'll send it to you. DJ Lady TV says, yes, I've tried it. Very similar to Identity IQ. They are cheaper than Identity IQ, but I haven't used them to know if there's a definite benefit. Oh, okay. So they are similar. Hmm. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, DJ Lady JTV. And I just I love monitoring my credit, because I just want to know what's going on with it all the time. Because I have so many different credit accounts. Um, I have, so many different trade lines. I mean, if you guys want to know all the trade lines that I have on my credit profile, you can feel free to check out my video that I made. The name of it is From 548 to 720 Credit Score. And in that video, I take you step by step through how I boosted up my credit score to a credit score over 700. Okay, and it'll just explain all of the trade lines that I've gotten. So, but it does not have the Petal card on there. It does not have the Petal card on there. So, but because this one is new, I just got it like a couple days ago, so Monday actually. Guys, I'm going to put my webcam back on. Go ahead and put that back on there. Oh, all right, here we go. Screen share. Turn the screen share off. Webcam is back on. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I know this live stream is a little shorter than last week Wednesday. Because I remember last week Wednesday we went like over 2 hours. But this week, today, we're not gonna make it that long as we did last week Wednesday, because I just wanted to make a topic about the Petal card and how I got approved, and just to go over the Petal card with you guys. I'm not any affiliate of the Petal card. I'm not a sponsor of it either. Um, I'm not going to share any affiliate link with you guys in my description for the Petal card because I'm not going to get paid if you decide to apply for the Petal card. Okay. I just wanted to make this video to share, my good news about the Petal card with you guys, too also. And I guess this is what the Petal card looks like. If you guys can see that. Yep. Got that in the mail Monday. Okay. So it has a chip and, pretty plain, credit card, you know. And I'm not going to show the back because the credit card numbers are on the back. Excuse me. So, but that's how it looks like. All right. So, guys, real briefly, let's see, quick. I'm just gonna acknowledge everyone that has commented today. This is what I normally do in every live stream. I want to say special thanks to all these people who have commented and participated here in the live stream. And even if you have not commented, you've just been watching, and thank you so much for watching too also as well. Thank you to Keith Shep. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Thank you to Hip to the Dip. Thank you so much for joining the live stream tonight. Thank you to the Coin Alley. Thank you so much for joining, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you to R. Warwick for the thumbs up. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you to Janelle Leone. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining the live stream tonight. Thank you to Spence Echoes. Okay, that's the one I missed. Spence Echoes, thank you so much for joining the live stream tonight. Really appreciate you, Spence. And you did say what's up to me, but somehow I must have missed that comment. Jason Van Hughes, thank you for joining the live stream. Appreciate you participating. And Save Like a Pro with Leah. And thank you so much for coming to the live stream, Leah. Really appreciate you. And I did let everyone in this live stream know about your YouTube channel and that you really give a lot of valuable information, on it. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anyone? Yes, Eli A. Thank you so much for joining the live stream tonight. Really appreciate you participating. How to Build Credit TV. And Dwayne, thank you so much for showing up, buddy. I really appreciate that you stopped by and that you took your time to join us here in the live stream. I mean, we really love your YouTube channel. Enjoy what you have to offer, as far as the credit and how to build credit. And we'll be waiting for your next live stream come Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. You hear that, guys? Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. How to Build Credit TV and Dwayne's live stream. So you can find his channel by clicking on the comment here that he commented here in the live chat. It's called How to Build Credit TV. Carnet, thank you so much for participating tonight in the live stream. Really appreciate you, buddy. Ricky Glenn. Yes, Ricky Glenn. That's the guy that said he just left D class. Yes, and I just left D class too also. With Dwayne, he's referring to Dwayne's live stream that he made earlier. Thank you so much for joining the live stream, Ricky Glenn. Really appreciate you. Ant Stan. Yes, thank you so much for joining the live stream, buddy. Really appreciate you contributing here tonight. Team Beaters. I gotta say, even though you have opposing opinions, thank you for joining the live stream, buddy. We really appreciate different points of view here, and just because you don't agree with me doesn't mean I'm not gonna give you uh, a voice here in the live stream. Everyone has a voice, whether they agree with me or not. All right. So thank you for sharing your opinions, team beaters. I really appreciate you contributing to the live stream tonight. Thank you, buddy. Let's see who else we have here. DJ Lady JTV. Thank you so much for participating tonight in the live stream. Really appreciate you. I'll see you again next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Let's see if I missed anyone else here. I'm making sure, I'm just going through the comments and making sure I don't miss anyone. I want to acknowledge everyone who has participated tonight and to show my appreciation that you joined me in a live stream here today. Okay, so I'm still going through it. Looks like I mentioned everyone. Still going through. Okay, now I'll reach the end of the comments. Okay, so now, guys, thank you again for joining the live streams. Right now, we have 914 subscribers. Thank you to all my 914 subscribers. Really appreciate you guys. We're not far away from our first 1,000 subscribers, and that really helps the channel out a lot because we have plans once we hit 1,000 subscribers and we have 4,000 hours of watch time. What we're going to do is actually maybe create some sort of program where you guys can support the channel if you like. And actually, I can actually bring more value to you guys in the form of more, credit repair or, credit building information too also as well. And I don't charge for any of this. It's all free. I'm just happy to have the experience to share with you guys and also to share, my information with you guys and my experiences also, and to learn from you guys. And we can learn from each other too also as well. So again, hope you guys have a great rest of your week and enjoy your weekend too also. And did you say Father's Day is this weekend, Janelle? Oh, okay. Janelle says Father's Day is this weekend. Okay, well, if that's the case, happy Father's Day. I'm just looking at the calendar here. Happy Father's Day to I'm just looking on the calendar, is it? Oh, it's the 16th of June. June 16th is Father's Day. Just looking at my calendar here. So if any of you guys are fathers, happy Father's Day to you guys, but we still got maybe another week. So either be next week. No.
Okay.
That would be, you still got another week or a few days before Father's Day, but
I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
we will definitely, I'm thinking maybe I should make a video on that day. I'm not sure if I will or not, but I know I made one on Mother's Day, and I wish all you guys happy Mother's Day then, but definitely you guys don't miss out. The next live stream is going to be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. And if you've been watching my videos for a while and you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. There's one in the bottom left-hand corner of your laptop on the video or your computer. Or if you have a cell phone, just turn your cell phone sideways. It's in the bottom left-hand corner. It's a big red button. It says subscribe here. Just click on that. Hit the bell for notifications. That way you will never miss a single video that I make. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button because it definitely helps the channel out a lot. I really appreciate you guys' support. And destroy that share button and share this video with all your friends and family, Facebook, and all your social media groups, Twitter, what have you. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn, the links are in the bottom of the About section of this channel. There's plenty of those links there where you can email me and follow me there too also as well. And the Facebook page is How to Get an 800 Credit Score. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. If you like the page, then you will always keep, fully up to date on each and every video because I always post my videos there. After I make a video, I post it there in the Facebook page and also in the Facebook group there too also as well. Ricky Glenn says, thanks. Keep up the good work. Ricky Glenn, thank you so much for joining us here tonight in the live stream. I really appreciate you participating. And all of you guys, all you guys that I mentioned that have commented and participated here in the live stream, even the people who have not commented, just listened in. You guys really helped us out a lot because you guys shared a lot of useful information. And especially the little debate we had with, I think his name was Team Beaters. That was really awesome. Thank Team Beaters for sharing all of that information and the knowledge because it really helped us all out a lot. Kind of got two different, perspectives between a cycle date and a due date. It's kind of like, should I pay down my credit card to 0% or 1%? You know what I mean? And that was kind of awesome. I really like that little debate there. So thank you so much to Team Beaters. So guys, I'm gonna wrap up this live stream here tonight. And again, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Remember, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Thank you so much. You guys have a great night, a good weekend. See you again Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Have a good night.